Welcome to Authentic You TV. I'm your host, Michelle Arbeau. Today we have Reverent June Gatlin. Thank you, Reverend.
Oh, thank you
for joining us today. So, Reverend, what does authenticity mean to you?
Authenticity means being real.
Yes.
And in any and every way that one knows themselves to be, and not how somebody expects or hopes or wants them to be. It's like being you.
Yes, exactly. I love that.
I do too, girl.
So cute. So how are you living your authentic you?
As I breathe and as I be, and what be means to me is breathing eternally. And that is any and everything that I am. And I've learned not to be as others expect, because I haven't been as they expect anyway, and sometimes it's very shocking. But I enjoy being who I am. I love and honor being who I am. And I am authentic. There's only one me. There's no one that has fingerprints the way I have, so it makes me real.
I love when you said "be you," because that's
absolutely. Who else can you be?
Exactly.
And there are so many people who are attempting and or trying to please by being the way individuals would expect or hope that they are, and sometimes it just causes so many problems. And the less problems we have, the better. And when you're real, it can be very shocking, can be off-putting, but when you're joyful and you have peace and you love being who you are, then it's like the rest of it could, whatever.
Yes,
Isn't that wonderful?
It is. It's beautiful. So, Reverend, at one point you said being real can be shocking, and it's, it can be abrupt. And can you give an example of that?
Abrupt is an excellent word.
Yes.
I love etymology, the root of language, the history of words. Because I am who I am and I do what I do, born to see. Sometimes people ask, well, what do you see about me? And I can tell them, well, I'll just give you an example. This can be shocking, but I had to tell my love partner that he was going to die.
Wow.
And because he trusted me, we discussed his death, his impending death. And it's not always easy when people sometimes want to play games because of having this prophetic ability, the ability to see. But when I saw him before I ever met him, then I met him, and then I saw that he was going to die, and so we discussed it, and he was killed.
Wow.
So, matter of fact, NBC did a portion of my life story and featured that. Another time, a guy was with a young woman, and we were at an industry event. And I'm not going to be wordy and going on and on and on, but I just want to get this little shocking bit out. And he asked me, he said, so what do you think about us? I said, he said, how do you see us? I said, I don't. I said, you're not together. And so she was totally shocked because she thought that they were, but it just came out, because I don't know how to play games or mince words. And so later on he was upset. Because he said, why'd you say that? I said, why'd you ask? Because I'm going to say exactly what it is. They weren't together. They weren't a team. He was married.
Well, thank you, Reverend. That's a really good example of talking about being
authentic.
And the abrupt, Some people do take it as being abrupt, but really it's just speaking your truth.
And speaking their truth.
Exactly. Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. It's a pleasure.
Thank you. Mine too.